Shalom. I just want to start off by saying, Call Halayam La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chahakadash. I want to give the honors to the apostles and elders, Grand Millstone. Peace and salutations to full like in the Akim, spreading this truth to its four corners of this earth. My name is Ashala, and today, just want to do a quick lesson, just going into a soldier's reward. Okay? Now, soldiers, they don't get paid during the job. Okay, they don't get paid during the war. Okay, they get to reap the spoils, when the war is over. All right, when the war is finished. Now, I just want to start off with this 2 Timothy 2 and verse 3. It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach." So we're called to endure hardness, man. Right? To suffer. Okay. Verse 4 says, "No man that warreth entangles himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier." Okay? So Yahushua Mashiach, man, has chosen us to be soldiers. All right? And we don't wrestle against the flesh and blood. Let me just grab that real quick. This is Ephesians 6, verse 12. And it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood." All right? So this is not a carnal fight that we're in, all right? We're part of a spiritual army, man. And it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." All right? So we're tearing down the strongholds, all right, that is set upon our people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right? We're also chanting down the downfall of Esau, Edom, man, through prophecy. Okay? Through the spirit of Yahushua, man, which is a spirit of prophecy. All right? Well, let me just grab this 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 58. And it says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as such as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord." All right, and this is how we ought to be, right? Firm, rooted, steadfast and unmovable, man. It says always abounding in the work of the Lord, right? Whether it's from the videos to the outside speaking to the character growth and development. Okay, these are all works of the Lord. It says, for as such as ye know that your labor is not in vain. Why? Because there's a reward behind our labors, man. Let's see. This is Galatians 6, and I just get to the point. Verse 9, it says, "Let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." Right? So being steadfast and unmovable, man. Okay? And it says, "For in due season we shall reap." All right, so we're gonna reap of that reward. All right, but we have to endure. Right? We have to endure to the end. Okay. Right, and what's going to be that reward that we reap? So like it. This is 2 Timothy 4 and verse 7. It says, "I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept my faith. Right? So we're fighting the good fight of faith, man. Okay? It says, henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to only me, but unto all that, it says, but unto all of them also that love his appearing. All right? So to the elect as well. Right? There's a crown of righteousness laid up for us, man. All right? Everlasting life. Right? New bodies, man. Right? As the scripture says, man, we should be changed in the twinkling of an eye, man. Okay? I just want to grab this Revelations real quick and then go into the second Esdras. Revelations 3 and verse 21, it says, to him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame and am set down with my Father in his throne. Right? So to be seated with, so to be reigning with Yahweh Shai, man. Or under Yahweh Shai, you know? Just go back a chapter. It says Revelations 2 and verse 26. It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. All right, so we'll have the authority over all these nations, man. They will be subject unto us. Verse 27, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. Right? So we'll rule them with the rod of iron, man. It says as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers. Right? And beat them to fucking pieces, man. Right? All of these things is laid up for us. All of these things awaits us. We just have to endure to the end. Right? Fight that good fight of faith, man. And keep abounding in the work of the Lord. Let's see. Let's go to this second Esdras. Second Esdras 2, and I'll just start at verse 42. It says, I Ezra saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest. And upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. All right, so this is Esdras, right, having a vision of those soldiers, man, and enduring to the end and being crowned, man, receiving those crowns. Verse 44, so I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, right? Put on righteousness, right? As it says, righteousness is immortal. all right, to be allied with righteousness and immortality, and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High, now they are crowned and receive palms. Right? The victory. Okay? Verse 46, it says, Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? Verse 47, So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. All right? And that's a part of that Ephesians 6 and 12, man. The spiritual, our spiritual fight, man, standing so stiffly for the names of Yahweh and his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. All right, but this is what we have to look forward to, man. A crown of righteousness, right? These new bodies. We're in, let me just grab that. Revelations. (21) in verse 4 says, And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, nor sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for all the former things are passed away. Right? So we're going to be in these perfect bodies, man, with the laws written in our innards, our inwards, right? So we don't go off. There is no more death, no more sorrow, no crying, right? You wake up all fucked up, with ailments, having to go to work, and no more of that. Right, so hopefully this is edifying. I just went in and off by saying, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Chahak. Want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Peace and citations to all for and the Akim, spreading his truth throughout the four corners of this earth. Shalom.